All right, so we're doing another viewer reacts here. We got a follow-up to start this thing out that's, quite frankly, a little confusing.
All right, so they say, here is my Maggie Simpson Aaliyah hybrid that I got during COVID. One pic is the tattoo, and the other is the actual picture of her that I got the idea. I will keep I will keep you when I get my chest cover up soon.
Please do.
Yeah.
Please do keep me. I can't wait. I love seeing chest tattoos. So I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at here.
This is Aaliyah. She,
sure. Cool.
A musician, early 2000s.
I know. She's a singer in like 90s, 2000s.
Died, was Queen of the Damned.
Let's not waste any more time on this.
No, I mean, she was the Queen of the Damned.
Yeah, so I would never make this connection in a million years. I asked to see a better picture of the Maggie Simpson.
Yeah.
Because
she
sent us that dodo bird.
I remember wondering about it, and it is an iconic picture of Aaliyah, but I wouldn't have. There's no way I would have thought that.
I don't pay attention to pop culture, right? Like even then, I was into weird music.
It's
right?
It's her outfit. That is iconic to me because I was a vintage person, and that Tommy Hilfiger fit is like a grail piece. Like it's worth probably so much money if you found that same. Anyways.
And then people give me shit about spending money on tattoos.
Yeah.
It's like we're willing to pay like thousands, millions of dollars for fucking bath water. You know what I mean? Like it's the same bullshit to me.
I mean, I used to sell T-shirts for like
hey,
$400,
man,
right? Like, let's be real.
But if you're gonna pay that kind of money for that stuff, you don't have a right to criticize anyone's choices ever again.
Me and you made some pretty good off.
No,
of some
I'm
of the
just
T-shirts
saying,
I was
like,
selling, so.
Like I've never been one to tell people what they should and shouldn't spend their money on. But there are people out there that throw their money at the dumbest shit you can imagine, and then they come in my comments and talk about the money I'm spending on tattoos.
Yes.
It's pretty fucking stupid.
It's a funny tattoo, though.
I mean, it does look like her arm is a snake. Her arms are like a fucking slug or something, like a snail. No, but like you see the line there on the shirt, and then the fact that there's no like indication of like any bones or anything in her arms. It kind of looks like she's got a snail between the shirt and the head.
Yeah, well, and then like the other thing that was really confusing me is her little her soothie. I thought it was like her mouth like doing a weird grimace, but it's her little soother. Like they should have done that.
Maggie or Lisa? Why is Maggie standing like this?
It's Maggie.
Maggie's gone through a growth spurt. Maggie's like this fucking big and wears a gown.
But
right?
She's got the bow and the little red soother. The bow and the soother should be red too.
Also, like Maggie looks fucking rough. Like she looks like she's been binge drinking or something.
She gives that glare sometimes.
No, like the whole look of her. She looks rugged.
She's kind of
like she's been done dirty. You know what I mean? Like she looks fucking. She's been out drinking for too long or something. Big dark shadows. Like holy shit.
I think that this tattoo would benefit from more color. Personally, I think that her skin should be like yellow. I think you can get a nice yellow in there. I think that she should have her red bow, red soother. I think that.
But like, let's be clear, that's not really Maggie. Like I see her face, but the rest of it is not reading as Maggie.
No, it's very stylized.
Like she looks like Barney Gumble almost as much as she does Barney or Maggie.
Yeah.
Right. She's Maggie Gumble.
Maggie Gumble.
That's more like drunken Maggie. Yeah, very angry Maggie.
All right, so let's move on to the next one. This one says, dude, here is my old tattoo from 1999. I didn't know we still said dude. She did this very fine lines, and it healed up after all this time. I don't know how to say this.
It was a favorite bookmark I had.
Mark
tattoo.
Wright from Hempstead, New York was a favorite bookmark I had tattoo.
Please include it. Old tattoo video vid. This is one of the worst emails and photos I've ever seen.
Yeah, so like if you guys ever wonder why I have trouble reading these,
remember I was just talking about
you guys
like,
gotta write them better.
Remember I was just saying, like, binge drinking, Barney Gumble style?
Yeah.
That's the same vibe that went into this email, this tattoo, this photo, probably this whole person. I'm not saying that this person was wasted when they sent this, but I am saying that, right? Like, there was nothing coherent about any of this.
I know.
That was like a brain fart, and here we are. So this could have been done yesterday, by the way. There's nothing.
I don't even know what this is.
Well, it's a lion of some kind.
Oh, I see the lion now.
There's a man with some fire under his fucking armpit. I don't know what the fuck's going on here.
I don't know.
It's not good, but like this doesn't necessarily read as 1999 or fine line for that matter.
Maybe fine line for the time.
Fine line what? It's not fine line. That's not a fine line tattoo.
I mean...
This is not a fine line tattoo in any era. Right?
Maybe it just exploded.
What? But stylistically, no. Like, none of this was fine line.
I don't think we did fine line back then.
I don't know that this guy knows what fine line means.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
When
terrible.
I think of fine line, I think, like, 3-liners.
You don't think of that tattoo.
And like a bug pin 5, like the smallest freaking needle you're comfortable with.
None of that's a thing. None of that happened here. You're already speaking words that were not used during this tattoo.
I already, right? I know.
That's not. You
feel
put
like
more thought into this than anyone else involved in that tattoo.
Fine line is so modern.
Like, you're over here trying to figure out what needles and like, they don't know. No one knows. No one knows. No one who did that tattoo knows. He doesn't know. That tattoo was done in someone's basement while they were both drunk. Almost guaranteed.
Rem's in a mood.
No, it's just a reality. Like, you look at that and none of that is a thing.
Extra. Yeah, I agree though. None of that is a thing. It was a mess for sure. I think the only thing that was really kind of in there was the yellow. So you.
This is the same guy here again, by the way.
Okay.
He was on a roll.
Okay, so same guy. Let's try and get through this email. I'm bringing this over to me. I'm not a huge fan of Canadians, but you guys are seriously sweet. Well, you can,
I'm not a huge fan of us either.
you can fuck right off with that.
No, I'm not a nationalist. It's good. I have no patriotism.
I don't really love
We're swine like the rest of the
beings,
world.
But here we are. You don't realize that because you're Canadian. Thanks. Here is another one of my tats from 2000. I love graffiti. This piece was done by Tattoo Giant Les NYC 2000.
Tattoo Giant.
That's what it says.
He's a very large man, is he?
It's a wild style graph, and it's say Philip, which is my name. Hello, Philip. He tatted my Gotham Ink Les.
Fuck it, stellar.
NYC 2000.
So I just want to say, like, if this isn't proof to you guys that I will feature your tattoos eventually, no matter who you are or what caliber of work you have to offer, then nothing else should be, right? Like, this is as bad as it gets. We're at the bottom of the barrel here.
I like how he started his email with, like, something potentially really offensive too. I hate Canadians.
I'm kind of okay with that. Like, that's fine. But, like, this photo is, like, this might be the worst one yet. Right? This is probably the worst photo we've ever had and maybe ever will have.
Why, he had to get his chin in there.
Well, I mean, there's nothing good to say here.
I can't even see the tattoo.
Well, whatever's there is terrible.
Like, what does it even...
There's nothing good about it.
What does it say?
Who knows and who cares?
It at the time when it was done was probably
in
a
the
cool...
2000s?
Yeah. It was probably a cool graffiti piece.
You know what was happening in the 2000s?
Yeah.
My chess piece with Rick, my old one, not the new one that people find very funny, the fucking old one that everybody loved. That's the caliber of work that was happening when this thing was done.
Yeah, that was like 2005-ish.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Like, this is not good in any era.
I mean, Rick has this graffiti type stuff in his book. It just looks way better.
Well, if it's better than it is, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But what I'm seeing here looks pretty bad.
I mean, it might have aged poorly, too.
I don't know if this guy has good work on him. Apparently a tattoo giant did this, whatever the hell that means.
I don't know, maybe that's his name. They all had weird names.
No, I think this is that thing where someone gets tattooed by someone and they think that that person is the best tattooer ever.
I know.
You have a client like that right now.
I love her. She's wonderful.
And it's like,
but I'm
guess
her
what,
artist.
bud? No one knows who that is and no one gives a shit.
Yes, she's always telling us about her past artists, like, by name.
I'm not a big fan of
this,
hero worship thing that happens. And so, unless the work is genuinely good, I don't give a fuck who did it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on here. Oh, we have another one from Phil. So this guy must have been just sending them.
Let's see what kind of
I'm loving
about
this.
us Canadians here.
This is a Phil Flory feature.
All right, let's go, Phil. I got another photo for the old tattoo vid. Thank you.
Nice.
Was my first tattoo and still love it. A Puma logo rip out. I think you mean, okay, a rip out. I see what you're saying. Bro, this was super advanced back when I was 18. Looks cool though, right? Dude, also have a huge Cadillac emblem tattoo on my chest. Like, huge.
That's pretty good. Glad to hear it. Fucking glad to hear it. Good on you, Phil.
Yeah, all right.
Phil's my new buddy.
Oh, man.
Phil is giving me Nicholas Gaines energy.
Phil, this is a...
You know the dude that had the Batman cover up, the Mr. Hanky and all that stuff? Like, this is like his dad or something, right? Like, Phil Flory is that guy's uncle. Actually, he has more of like an uncle vibe to him.
This doesn't look like a rip out. This doesn't look like a panther.
It doesn't look like much of anything.
It's just, I'm sorry.
This is like, I think maybe the better tattoo of the bunch he sent. But like, this is like.
Did you pick this off of a wall sheet? Like, did you just like walk in the shop and go, I want that one? I'm
sure it's the same thought process that had that girl with the cowboy hat on her neck, right? Yeah. I'm sure it's something like that. It's like,
that's our version of the wall tattoo, is the get what you get machine, right?
I don't care what you do to me. My life isn't that important. Please fuck me up.
Well, I mean,
it's that kind of energy.
Cute enough. Moving on. Oh, we have someone new.
We have something decent finally.
Let's see. Who is this from?
I feel like I was being memed.
Well, yeah.
I don't feel like that was a real thing.
It may be. I mean,
like, I think he was pranking me.
I think he knows you like bad tattoos and was like, "Oh, Remy, I got some bad tattoos."
I don't think so, because the whole thing had like an animosity to it too, right? Like, it seemed kind of passive aggressively, like, sort of
Anytime
angry.
Anybody starts with like, "I hate Canadians, but you're all right," I'm like, number one, how do you know we're Canadian? Because most people don't pay that much attention.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it though. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the aggression more than the tattoos he sent.
Let's go with hating humanity rather than the countries.
Yeah, I'm an equal opportunity hater.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. So we'll go, this one looks like it's from Jace. This is, hi Remy. I got a second tattoo. My first one you thought looked a bit goofy. So I wonder what you think of this one.
I'm wondering what the first
now
one
I have
was.
gotten a portrait of the former frontwoman of Daisy Chainsaw and Queena Drina, UK singer Katie Jane Garside.
Cool.
This was also done by Kelly Dottie. Oh, I love Kelly Dottie.
She's pretty cool.
To hear what you think. See,
well, before we get into the tattoo, though, I just want to say, like, there's zero way you could fail today. Like, you might have had a really good run-in last time, right? So, like, it's that thing where if a comedian goes up and they kill, no one wants to follow that.
No.
Right? Like, it's like, I'm in trouble.
Yes.
Now you've got no chance of failing, right? You had the ultimate lead-in. You should almost thank Phil Flory.
Right.
Phil Flory is the hero of your day.
Yeah. And, like, again, you don't like tattoo celebrity, but this artist has a really...
I don't like any celebrity.
No, but
it's
this
not
artist...
tattoo celebrity.
It wouldn't matter
but
if...
Kelly Doty does really nice work.
If they were on Ink Master or not, like, that matters not to me.
Well, some of them were there for a reason, too.
A very distinct style. Yeah, you could tell one of her tattoos from across the room. This, stylistically, is very different than what I've seen her do. It's usually bright colors, but you can still tell it's one of her tattoos.
She usually doesn't do black and gray. Well, she does them sometimes, but like her style tends towards new school, right? Yep. Like she has her own take on new school, and new school is a style you don't see much of. But I have seen her do these new school portraits.
I really like it.
And like, I'm sure this looks exactly like the person.
Oh, probably, yeah. Like a caricature of it.
I have zero idea.
Of the person.
Well, there is, but also it's like her portraits are close enough to the person that even exaggerated, they look a lot like them.
I agree.
I've seen her do these, and they're always nice. So, it's like, even if you don't like the style, like, you have to admire like good quality tattooing.
Yeah,
right?
well, and it is good quality tattooing.
And I actually do like this style.
Yes, and again, her tattooing is good quality. We have good darks, we have nice lights, we have a good mid-tone.
I just think this is restrained for her because she was forced to work in grayscale.
I mean,
and I would rather see this one in color.
Oh, because her color work is just so nice.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm in general more of a fan of color.
But her gray work is really nice too. She's hitting great balances with this. Oh yeah. So
well, there's nothing bad you can say about this. You can dislike it if you don't like the style, but like you can't say it's bad. Like no one can say this is bad. See, that's the problem. Sometimes things are too good.
No, this is like a beautiful second tattoo. Rem probably said your first tattoo was goofy, but I mean,
I'd be curious what it was, though. I can't remember. And again, like sometimes it's flavored by the day.
Yes.
Right? Like you had the ultimate lead-in.
Yeah.
This was nothing but 10 out of 10 tattoos. It's like maybe there's more room to talk something.
It would have been like, nah. But like this is a killer tattoo. So.
Yeah, no, it's really, really cool. And like, if you have more of these, please send them.
Well, this is a second tattoo, so when you get more of these, please send them.
Yeah, I don't know what her first one. I wish she had said, because we talk about so many tattoos.
Yeah, sometimes if it's a follow-up, it doesn't kill to remind us.
Well, like Werewolf guy the other day.
Yes,
right?
It doesn't kill to include the other one in there for context.
Yeah.
Because there's hundreds of emails. With hundreds of different usernames. It's not like you guys are using your real names even half the time. So
I
we're just
remember anyway.
But
I'm not going to forget Phil Flory anytime soon. That was an experience.
Maybe.
He treated me to a buffet today.
Yes.
Hero of the day was Phil Flory for sure.
Right.